finally, the Wednesday, July 9th, 2025, recap of the bold and the beautiful is available. 3 procedures are performed in today's episode, but not all of them will be successful. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, is informed by Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, was shot by Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. The arrival of paramedics over Liam's body, Steffy and Tanner Novlan's character John Finnegan hover. According to the doctor, he has a stretched pulse. Steffy is shocked that he is still alive. There's a 911 coming. Don't forget to check out our BNB spoilers for next week here. A puddle of blood forms around the shoe of Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, who is lying over there. Steffy assists in locating bandages and gives them to Finn. According to Sheila, Finn is a decent man. Sheila is scolded by Steffy for what Luna did. Sheila merely gives a silent nod before turning to face Luna's corpse. There are sirens. Blood is oozing from the corner of Liam's lips, and he is unconscious. Go through this. Learn what transpired on the most recent BNB episode. Ms. Dillon, Sydney Bullock, is eventually rescued from that closet by someone. When the teacher comes out, she sees 3 bodies being worked on by several EMTs. Finn makes an effort to soothe the instructor. The teacher sobs because she was unaware of Miss Sunshine. Finn quickly goes to assist the paramedics after reassuring her that it is not her fault. In the meantime, an officer attempts to convince Steffy to provide a statement. Her daughter's father is on the floor, and she is unable to concentrate. Finn travels to assist with Liam after leaving one patient. Liam is getting a little more stable, according to the paramedic. Finn claims that his blood pressure is quite dangerous. His rib cage was in close proximity to the bullet wound. The policeman inquires about the woman. Finn turns to check which one he's talking about. It's Luna. A bullet to the side of the chest, says Finn. Steffy is questioned further and a gun is placed in an evidence bag. Despite her stress and overwhelm, she makes an effort to respond to his query. The promise of Carter Walton Hope informs Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, at Forrester Creations that Liam may be at last prepared to be honest with his loved ones. Though it's bittersweet, Carter is relieved. They discuss the delicate relationship between Liam and Don Diamond's character, Bill Spencer. Hope believes that Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, and Will should be informed. Has she ever thought of informing them personally? The COO asks. No. She indicates that Liam must be the source, but time is of the essence. Carter feels as though a treatment or additional action is possible. Hope clarifies that life quality, not the number of years gained, is the determining element. Being the best stepfather he can be is the topic of Carter's speech. But more time with Liam is what he really wants. Hospital pandemonium, everyone is wheeled in at the hospital. Steffy glances in at Liam while Sheila converses with a nurse. Sheila then appears to faint. Nurses and doctors keep Steffy from seeing other people. Steffy is informed by Finn that Liam must enter the surgery room right away. Steffy is being stalked by 2 police officers at the hospital. They're looking for answers. They go over what Ms. Dillon informed them about what transpired with her. Steffy has a whirling head. They are informed by Steffy that Luna is Sheila's granddaughter. Sheila leaped in front of the gun after attempting to alert them about Luna, Steffy continues. Startled to find her daughter-in-law, Lee walks into the hallway, wearing surgical equipment. Lee's mouth drops as Steffy babbles about Luna and a pistol. Luna begins to crash. As Lee rushes over, Steffy stops Finn. Steffy cautions that she won't know what she does if Luna lives and Liam dies. Steffy's expression says it all. Lee and Grace work on Luna. She had to get surgery right away. Grace Buckingham's strange conduct when Sheila opens her eyes. Finn is there. According to the doctor, Sheila will undergo surgery on Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creesa. Liam is her patient, and Grace is adamant about working on him. With no time to debate, Finn assures Sheila that she is in capable hands and departs. Sheila is being operated on by Grace. She wants to know Liam's condition during the procedure. While performing surgery on Sheila, the doctor requests Liam's chart. They put the patient under. Grace is currently stitching Sheila up. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, is on his way, according to Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, who enters. Grace inquires about Liam and Luna. There are currently no updates. According to Grace, Sheila's wounds are not life-threatening, but Luna and Liam's are. Coding by Liam. Spencer. Steffy is at his hospital bed with Liam. Finn is informed by the nurse that nothing has changed. Before Liam is hurried into surgery, Steffy gives him a forehead kiss. Steffy begs a nurse to grant her permission to visit Liam. There is an observation window, but she cannot be in the operating room. Steffy observes while Finn performs surgery on Liam. That must be strange. Finn is able to see his wife. Don't worry. Steffy calls Hope as they are working. She informs her that Luna shot Liam and that she must go there immediately. Go through this. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Deacon's son return? Abruptly, Liam's operating room is filled with alarms. Lee hurriedly claims that there is too much blood for her to see Luna. The bullet is not yet palpable to her. The bullet is now visible to Bridget and Lee. Lee is questioned by Bridget, who implies that Luna may bleed out. Lee swears she won't allow that to occur. Lee declares, "I will not allow my niece to die in this manner." The situation appears to be stabilizing. There is a tenderness in Luna, despite Lee's remarks that she is such a disturbed youngster. Bridget inquires as to whether Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, was contacted. Lee claims she will take care of that. She desires to be the one to introduce her kid to Poppy. Alarms start to sound as Lee yells Luna's name. Here are spoilers for Thursday, July 10th, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans should anticipate that one of the victims of the gunshot will not make it through surgery in the upcoming episode. Additionally, a challenging insight on Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is revealed. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Buckingham's obsession with Grace. Let's start with Liam's brain tumor treatment provider, Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech. Don't forget to check out our B&B spoilers for next week here. Grace has been very insistent lately that Liam accept a new treatment. Although treatment might prolong his life, there are numerous risks involved, including the potential for bed rest. Liam doesn't want to spend the rest of his life that way. He hasn't responded to Grace as of yet. Go through this. Learn what transpired on the most recent B&B episode. However, Grace's stress level is quite questionable. Fans then observed Grace's persistent attempts to work on Liam rather than Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Tanner Novlan's character, John Finnegan, established the legislation. But Grace kept inquiring about Liam while she operated on Sheila. Thus, it is evident that she was not fully focused on Sheila's surgery. Death by surgery. Sheila, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, and Liam all underwent surgery. It is mentioned, meanwhile, that one character would not survive surgery. As Sheila's surgery was reported to be successful, fans watched. However, Sheila still has the potential to be the death. According to a script leak, Luna and Liam are still alive in September. So, might it be a phony death? The new mysteries of Liam Spencer. According to spoilers for tomorrow's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will come to a tough realization. I wonder whether Grace's fixation with the treatment stemmed from the fact that the man is perfectly healthy. Is Liam being used as a test subject by Grace? And if so, why? Grace doesn't appear to be a bad person. Perhaps those annoying texts and phone calls are a hint. Who is the villain if Grace is coerced into doing this? July 10th, 2025, Thursday. Additionally, viewers will probably witness Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, arriving at the hospital. Hope or Carter could get in touch with Don Diamond's character, Bill Spencer, after receiving updates. By the conclusion of the week, we find that Ridge Forrester, played by Torsten Kay, and Taylor Hayes, played by Rebecca Budig, have forbidden Bill from visiting Liam. Now let's see what occurs. On Thursday, July 10th, 2025, which narrative are you most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. According to Wednesday, July 9's recap of The Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, panicked in the surgery room as Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, flatlined. Here's how Wednesday's B&B action unfolded. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, also hurried to the hospital for Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. Tanner Novlan's character John Finnegan discovered a weak pulse at the beach home and applied pressure to Liam's wound until help arrived. Although she was furious and rather to concentrate on Liam, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, attempted to respond to the police officer's queries. After being released from her bonds, Ms. Dillon, played by Sydney Bullock, felt bad about not knowing the truth about Miss Sunshine, also known as Luna, but Finn reassured her that it wasn't her fault. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, received updates from Finn when the gunshot victims arrived, as Liam, Luna, and Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, were all taken to the hospital for treatment. Steffy gave a brief explanation of insane Luna and gave Liam credit for saving her life when a police officer questioned her about what had happened. Steffy told Finn that she didn't know what she would do if Luna lived and Liam didn't, even though she admitted that Luna was Finn's daughter. Since Liam was her patient, Grace wanted to work on him, but Finn sent her to bandage Sheila's foot instead. Before he left for the surgery room, Steffy kissed Liam on the forehead. Lee received the terrible news of the massacre when Grace was operating on Sheila, and she ended up working on Luna with Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones. Lee argued that they might have to leave the bullet in place after struggling to get it out. Lee was relieved when Luna appeared more steady, since he would not allow her to pass away in this manner. Bridget said that they had a bleeder and worked desperately to help Luna as Lee talked about being the one to tell Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, about everything. Lee began yelling Luna's name in panic when she flatlined because they were losing her. Steffy went to an observation window to see Liam's surgery after a police officer reassured her. Steffy was also able to call Hope and inform her that Luna had shot Liam. As she raced to the hospital with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, Hope was naturally upset. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be a lot more post-shooting turmoil, so check in to find out what Liam and Luna are up to.